힘들어.
Thank you, Lord. Thanks for this wonderful day. And happy Founders Day to all of you here. Hi, everyone. We're a batch of your seniors. We've come here to perform for all of you. We're so grateful and happy to be a part of this Founders Day. Let me introduce the band to you. So we have Morris on the keys, Jayant on the acoustic, Boaz on the lead, Aaron on the bass, Melvin on the drums, and Advik on the pads. So today, we're just going to perform another set for you. And this actually takes me back to the days when this stage saw all of us as kids performing, and we've come back to give back whatever the stage has given us and what the school has given us. So I want to really thank all of you who invited us, all the teachers, the management, principal, staff, especially Sandra ma'am who invited us, Nalini ma'am, and Sushil sir especially, who played a very major role in shaping us into the musicians we are today. So thank you so much, and we're going to have a lot of fun today on stage, and I hope all of you will enjoy. Let's go. I want all of you to sing with us the songs that we learned here. Not a cloud in the sky.
You guys can sing this as well if you know the words. Words. First things first, let me say all the way the things have been. Oh, second thing, second, don't you tell me what you think that I can be. I'm the one at the stay, I'm the master of my CEO. The master of my CEO. Came from a young age, thinking my son came to the masses, riding the bars on the view. You took me from the mistake, from the heart, from the pain, taking from basics, from the veins, taking my lessons from the pain, seeing the beauty to the pain. You make me a believer, believer. Hey, you break me down, you build me up, believer, believer. Thank you guys, thank you.
Hope you all enjoyed. Thank you. See you soon.
I can't remember the 40 minutes. 40 minutes, I'm going to
That was certainly an incredible and upbeat performance. A big thank you to our dear ex-Michaelites. We are amazed by your passion and hard work in preparing for today. Oscar Wilde once said, "The stage is not merely the meeting place of all the arts, but it is also the return of art to life." Drama is a mode of fiction represented in a performance. Now we have a skit for you, inspired by true events. is a young boy with a peculiar mind. He has always stood out from the rest of his peers because of his unwavering love for Saint Michael. He would often be teased for this reason, but it never weakened his faith in the patron saint. At school, every morning before classes began, he would acknowledge the statue of Saint Michael before he stepped in. Now, this would barely take 2 minutes and to others would seem insignificant, but he could never begin his day without it.
Good morning, St. Michael. Thank you for bringing me to school safely. Please protect me and my family. See you soon. St. Michael is going to go test like
Looks like that stone statue will come alive.
No, Derek. Please forgive them. Violet. Good morning, St. Michael. Thank you for bringing me to school safely. Please protect me and my family. See you soon. St. Michael is gonna go barefoot and
Looks like that stone statue will come alive.
No, Derek. Please forgive them. Violence is not the answer. Please listen to us. That's those boys, Derek. That's them. They deserve it. No, Derek. Don't beat them. Forgive them.
Derek, just ignore these bullies. Let's go to class.
After getting made fun of by his classmates, Derek dreads going to class, having to face the bullies yet again.
Morning, children. Morning, ma'am.
Please sit down. I have reviewed your projects. Is there anyone who hasn't completed the project still? Why?
Ma'am, I did it, but my dog ate it.
Silence class. And you?
Ma'am, you only said to do it, not to bring it.
Silence! That's enough! That's enough! I was quite impressed with your work. However, there was one that touched me the most. Someone has written about St. Michael? Silence class. Derek, what motivated you to write this essay?
Ma'am, I'm sure you're all aware that St. Michael is the patron saint of our school. He is my defender and my protector. He always prompts me to walk in the right way. I always feel his presence around me. And to me, he isn't just a stone statue. He's a part of my day-to-day life.
Is that so? If that's the case, let's think of it this way. This morning, what if I came up to you and punched a little face in? Would St. Michael's come and help you then?
Dia, that was very rude of you. Children, please stop bullying Derek. Excuse me, ma'am. Come inside. Derek? Okay. Derek, please come here.
Yes, ma'am?
Derek, your mother has taken ill. It's best if you go home now.
Oh my God, ma'am, is she alright?
She's sick, Derek, but she will get well soon. Please take care.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Don't worry, Derek. She will get better. If you need any help, you can call me.
Yes, thank you.
Children, revise your lessons well for the exam. We will meet in the next class.
Hey, look what I flipped from Derek.
check if there's money inside it.
That's so mean of you to take Derek's wallet.
How's he gonna get home without his train pass? How is that our problem?
That's so sad. Why would you do that to him?
As if I care. And besides, I think it's high time we see how Saint Michael helps him now.
On receiving terrible news about his mother's health, Derek was terrified for his mother's life. He rushes to the station and wanders around, his heart longing to see his beloved mother. Little did he know that he was missing his wallet and his ticket. Let's see how this plays out.
Ticket. Where's your ticket?
Show me ticket.
Where's your ticket?
Show me ticket.
Hey boy, why you hiding? Where's your ticket?
Sir, I have a pass.
Show me ticket.
A pass? I don't know what day. Fast.
Oh boy, I think I forgot my wallet. I
Show
must
me
have
ticket.
dropped it
Show me
somewhere,
ticket.
please.
Show me ticket.
Eric, Bhaiya, this boy has forgotten his pass. What do we do now?
Forgot your pass? Either show me your ticket or give the rupees 500 fine. The law is the same for everyone.
Tell a lie, Derek. Tell a lie. Tell out. No, Derek, don't lie. Be honest. Your honesty will be rewarded. Oh, poor boy. He must have forgotten his ticket. He must be lying for sure, Mom. So please, my mother is very ill. I have to rush home. Please.
What, Sudhir Kumar lying to me, huh?
Excuse me, sir. What is the problem? He's my nephew. Please tell me whatever the issue is.
This Sudeep Kumar is your nephew? Well, he forgot his pass. Either he shows his pass or gives the rupees 500 fine.
500?
Yeah?
Here you go. Wait, sir, my receipt.
Uncle, are you my uncle? I don't have an uncle.
Oh, well, I can be your uncle, a well-wisher, and even a friend.
Oh, yes, a friend.
Oh, Derek, before you leave, here, take the receipt. Your mother is ill. You have to go home.
Yes, but how did you know?
After his interaction with the strange man, Derek was confused. He wondered why ever the man would pretend to be his uncle. But once he reached home, he forgot all about it and searched for his beloved mother.
Mom, where are you? Mom, Daddy, Mom, are you all right? I heard you are very ill. I had to come running from school. How are you?
Relax, Derek, relax. I had a terrible fall. It almost broke my arm. But if it's not for your friend,
Friend? What friend?
yes, he took me to the clinic by the right time and got me treated. What a wonderful friend.
What was his name?
He said his name was Mike.
Oh my God, Mike. Do you mean Michael?
Yes, exactly. What a wonderful gentleman.
stood. The saint always walked beside him and guided him along the right path. St. Michael is truly an inspiration and constantly reminds us to have faith, trust, do the right thing, be honest, and be humble. Because in the end, good always triumphs over evil.
Happy Feast Day!
I would now like to request our esteemed chief guest, Ms. Rupika, to inspire us by sharing her journey as a student in this beloved institution. A very good morning, respected brother, my dear teachers, and of course, my clients. Most of you would remember me, but I think from the student side, I might be a new face. I am Rupika Ganesan, architect, entrepreneur, journalist, and of course, a St. Michaelite. I feel very welcomed here. I feel nothing has changed just from the entry, the way Adikalam sir welcomed me, to the way brother smiled at me, and of course the way Sandra ma'am treated me. It's all the same. It just feels like the day one I walked into Michael's. I always feared while coming over to the stage to either read a prayer or a pledge, and when Rajendran sir or Kesavan sir always adjusted the mic for me. I think they still do that, and it feels surreal to be here and address all of you. I joined Michael's in the year 1999 and graduated in the year 2013. I stand here today still the same, with all the love and affection from all the teachers, staff, and of course again to mention Adikalam sir here. It's heartwarming for me to reflect on the journey I have taken since graduating from Michael's. And I'm honored again to stand before all of you to share the same. First and foremost, I would like to acknowledge the incredible foundation Michael's has provided for me and has shaped me into the individual I am today. And all the credit and gratitude goes to each and every teacher who is seated here. Thank you so much. Without all of you, I am not who I am today. I used to be a very outgoing person, always excited to wake up to school, ensure I completed all my homework, and in fact, I've also, gotten 100% attendance several years, just for the reason for me to stay back after school and attend the extracurriculum activities. And extracurriculars is, an important part in your life, just the way academics are. And Michael's is an amazing platform that balances both of it. There were instances in my sports life where our PT sir, Prince sir, and of course way back Thomas Kutty sir always encouraged me to try out new sports, let it be basketball, athlete, long jump, triple jump. I always feared to do that because of the way I am, the stature I was in.
but they pushed me, they ensured I believed in myself and I tried it. No one used to believe outside school when I used to tell them I'm a basketball player. I captained few matches just because for the simple reason that I was small-made. The way you are or what you feel about yourself is the important aspect that you would want to carry always. You probably might be small, tall, but there's something called your inner self that has to be brought out in instances like this. That was taught for me by the teachers every single day. So just a small example. So imagine you have a superpower that you wake up to every single day, a superpower which has a magical cape, and it is, helps you wake up and makes your heart do a happy dance. That is something called as passion. So you would see every teacher walking into the classroom with a bright smile just because they are passionate about what they are doing. Let it be the same subject they're teaching, the same lesson they're teaching every single day to varied classes, just a simple reason that they're passionate about what they are doing. Michael's taught me how to be passionate and how to carry out things with passion. I was the vice captain and the captain of Tego House, and trust me, it was the best 2 years of my schooling. Being the captain or the vice captain helped me learn few things. Mainly, and my only focus was to ensure you curate the right team for the right sport or the culturals. Ensure that you explore new things every single day, and that taught me leadership. So being passionate about something, knowing how to go about what you're doing is the right way to head towards your goal. Now think about the things that make you leap out of the bed every single day when you wake up. Maybe, you are excited to do a small painting. Maybe, you love solving math problems, or you're just excited to meet new people in your life. That's how I started my Code Design Studios, just because I wanted a very adventurous life, new challenges every single day when I started. So Code Design Studio is an upcoming firm. We are a strong team of young architects who love to solve challenges, meet new people and explore new things. So Michael taught me here how to be yourself, find the inner self in you and explore new things every single day. When the band played this and sang Top of the World by Carpenters, that was the first song I learned by hearted when I came into school and taught by Sushil sir. So I would say Michael's or the way you are or the way the school helps you grow is in a very niche way, and it has to be taken in your own liking. Maybe one person seated here might like sports, the other person might love culturals, dancing. Because I grew up in this school, roaming around these corridors, dancing in this stage for all the culturals feast day, and still fearing to come up on the stage to have a gathered speech. As days go by, you will surely grow to your better self. And all you have to do is find who you are, and Michael's or your schooling phase is the right place to do so. And the fun part is when you start following what you love or what you're passionate about, you have a treasure chest filled with happiness and a treasure hunt throughout your life. Schooling is just a beginning for this adventurous ride called life. And when you start being passionate, motivated, and find your right self, go for your goal, and everybody will keep welcoming you just the way Michael still do it to me. For example, most of you would have seen this on Insta Reels or Facebook, or maybe heard this small example somewhere. If you buy a small water bottle, in a famous shop for all of us in Kumarins, so if you buy a bottle there, it's probably 10 rupees. And if you buy the same water bottle in a supermarket, they would cost you 20. The bottle in a theatre would be a 50, and the bottle in an airport would be 100. It just matters what you are and where you place yourself. The environment is the key to success, and all of us are brought up in the amazing environment. Make use of it to the fullest and enjoy life. Lastly, I would just like to say life is a colorful playground. Enjoy to the max, use every single day as a new day, new challenge, and work towards success so that you come out with bright colors. Thank you so much. Thank you all the teachers for accepting me for who I am today, for accepting me to stand here and address all of you. Thank you, brother. Thank you, all of you once again. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for giving us an insight on your journey at St. Michael's Academy. We are indeed feeling inspired and motivated by your words of wisdom. As a token of our appreciation, we now invite our principal to honor our chief guest, Ms. Rupika. We also request our ex-Michaelite band to come up on stage and receive the mementos as our token of appreciation.
Thank you, brother. Dance is one of the oldest art forms and is a fantastic way of expressing oneself. It enables us to become one with the rhythm. Dance allows us to speak without words, and the impact it can have on a person is extraordinary. Let us now sit back and enjoy this beautiful performance by our dear students.
இத்தீமைகளிலிருந்து விடுவித்து தேவ பலத்தால் காப்பீராக.
May I now invite our principal to address the gathering.
respected chief guest, Ms. Rubika Ganesh, PTA Vice President, PTA Secretary, dear brother John Paul Yuvaraj, our community leader, members of my community, and dear ex-Michaelite, and dear teachers and my dear young Michaelites. Good morning, very good morning to all. First and foremost, I would like to extend my greetings of St. Michael Feast Day on the feast of our patron saint, St. Michael Feast Day to all of you. St. Michael, the Archangel, it means that he is almost compared to God. There are three angels other. So he is the Archangel, he is compared to God, and he always fight against the evil. You have seen that? And the sketch was wonderfully portrayed to us, and even the dances. So beautifully they have brought out the meaning. And there are other two angels known as Raphael and Gabriel. I would like to narrate an incident that happened during the World War II. During the World War II, a nurse named Sister Bertilla, she was a Catholic nurse, she was helping out in the hospital. There are quite many soldiers who got injured and they were brought into the hospital. And Sister Bertilla was caring them with great care and concern and treating all the soldiers and the patients. And one of the Italian soldiers named Henry, he got injured in his knees and they brought him to the hospital. And Henry was very angry and he was cursing everyone in the hospital. And he was a troublesome man too. Due to scarcity of food, they had a stringent rationed food they were served during the morning time. So for the breakfast, only an egg was served to all the patients. When the turn came to Henry, the Henry too received an egg as a breakfast. And Henry got infuriated, he got angry. He took the egg and threw at Sister Bertilla, and he dirtied her dress. And Sister Bertilla went and washed away her clothes and came back. And she remained very calm and composure. And she went to Henry, brought a cup of soup for him. She went in. Sister Bertilla went and told Henry, if you don't like egg, it's all right. Please have a cup of soup for you. And this gesture of Sister Bertilla completely moved Henry to be a better person. He apologized to her and he felt the mistake that what he has made it. Sister Bertilla will become an angel of mercy. The magic that Sister Bertilla has done it as a message for all of us to convert our enemies into friends. You have seen that. What are the big written on our board there? And what are we put up here at the backdrop? I know that we are aware of that. How much of gadget we use it, and how much we delay our work, procrastinate. We are not very prompt enough to do our work. See, most of the occasions what we do is that we always think that we are doing for our parents. We are doing for our elders and teachers. Any work that you take it up, you are not doing it for yourself. You are always doing it for somebody else. So when you do like that, what will happen? Like, no, these are the end results. So whatever the work is given to you, you are expected to do it faithfully so that your foundation is good. Later years, you become much better. Always remember that. And I remember one particular incident. It happened to one of my friends. There's a particular service staff was working in one of the institutions. She was living in a thatched roof. And with her elderly parents, the mother was almost partially blind. The father was a herdman, he was taking care of the cattle, and she had two children, a boy and girl. And unfortunately, her husband left her. And she was living in a thatched roof, one, because her mother being a blind person, and by a mistake, she set a fire to the hut. And the whole house, thatched roof, became burned down. And they didn't have any place to live, other than they had made a small platform to build a house. They just put a foundation, but the house was not completed. One of my friends visited her house, And almost it took 2 years to collect money to help out her. And the house started coming up gradually. It took almost 2 years. The husband who went away, left her. When the house was being built, he came back. Just like the way how the soldier behaved. He started finding fault with the house. This house was given as a charity. Freely built and given. Can you imagine, children? The husband coming and finding fault with the house. This house should have been built like this. Why are you doing like that? I want the house to be more better. The husband, who has nothing to do with this, started complaining about a house which is being freely and built and given. Sometimes what happens, we also have to keep our patience. I know sometimes whenever you do charity, people do take advantage of you. But that doesn't matter that you have to stop doing it. Always remember that there are so many of us are doing a humanitarian work, an angel in disguise, an angel in a disguised person. So many of us are, there is a lot of goodness in all of us. Whether we are able to love our friends, the moment sometimes what happens, you always do a tit for tat. And interestingly, the story that Henry narrated it, I missed out a particular point. Henry told the nurse, Sister Bertilla, I only know about the Newton's law. What is the Newton's law, children? Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. I only know about that law. But the moment, and it's applicable and valid for human behavior as well. Sometimes you do a tit for tat, and the moment when any of your friends touches you, and he uses any kind of foul languages, what do? Immediately we just give it back to him. Okay? That's what we feel, all of us do that. You know what Henry did? I am aware of the Newton law, and I know how people also react. Because Henry was very rudely behaved to the nurse. But the moment, you know what he said? That particular behavior, the law is being replaced by Jesus Christ's law, he said. That is, love your enemies. Are we able to do that? Are we able to forgive? There are so many like us, we are not able to forgive others at all. So that's also made like Henry a better human being. So we all of us, sometimes we do that. There is so much of shortcoming, so much of limitation within ourselves. So we all of us are called. See, don't expect your parents or don't expect St. Michael the Archangel to come and remove all your problems. To finish all your problems. It is you are the one who have to do it. Because you are grooming yourself. You are nurturing yourself. You know how much of gadget is good for you. You know how much of entertainment is good for yourself. So if you are able to balance it, we are not telling you please completely do away with gadgets or entertainment. You know how much is good for you. Balance that, as Buddha says beautifully. The truth always lies in the middle. If you are able to balance and do it, you'll be very successful in your life. And once again, I take this opportunity to thank all the teachers, those who performed and put up a wonderful program for St. Michael Feast Day within a short span of time. Thank God. Once again, I thank everyone. God bless. Happy Feast Days once and all.
Thank you, brother. Now we have Tamanna of class 10 to instill the true spirit of Saint Michael in us by taking the oath. I request you all to kindly stand in silence.
Today, as we celebrate St. Michael's Feast, let us not only talk, act, sing, and dance. Let us also take some action plans. Requesting everyone to please place your palm on the chest and repeat after me. I promise to do my duties as a child to my parents and as a student. I promise to be kind and decent in all my words and actions. I promise to work hard, try to focus, and obey with all my heart. I promise to treat everyone with dignity and integrity.
I promise to be positive and inspirable. I promise not to waste time and to stay away from all distractions. Thank you. As we have all taken these promises, let us pray to St. Michael to help us follow these in our everyday lives. May St. Michael protect us and keep us safe from all harm. Thank you.
As we come to the end of this joyous assembly, I kindly request Nalini ma'am to render the vote of thanks.
Good morning to one and all gathered here. On this occasion of St. Michael's Feast Day, we are deeply grateful for all the many individuals whose contributions have made this day a joyous occasion. On behalf of the management, we would like to express our sincere appreciation to our distinguished guest, Ms. Rupika, a former student of our institution. It is indeed an honor to have you here, and we value the wisdom and inspiration you have imparted to our students. We would like to extend our gratitude to our principal, Reverend Brother Thomas Pushparaj, for his guidance and support. We thank Brother John Paul Yuvaraj, Community Leader, Brother K.J. Anthony, Principal, St. Patrick's ICAC School, Brother John Paul Suresh, Vice Principal, St. Patrick's Anglo-Indian School, and Sister Cecilia from the Benedict community for gracing this occasion. I also thank Mrs. Premalata, our PTA Vice President, and Dr. Lakshmi Padi, our PTA Secretary. Your presence today brings a sense of togetherness and unity in our celebration. Today, we have privileged to witness the enchanting music presented by our very own ex-Michaelites. We're truly thankful for sharing your time and crafting such a splendid performance. This demonstrates the enduring spirit of St. Michael's, where our Michaelites shine brightly. It is immensely fulfilling when our former students revisit our campus and share their leadership experiences and skills which were nurtured here. A special acknowledgement to our dedicated committee members who have tirelessly organized today's event. Your hard work is greatly appreciated. We express our sincere gratitude to the teachers who led the skit, music, and dance performances for nurturing and guiding our talented students towards excellence. Our gratitude extends to all the teachers for their continuous support and mentoring our students in various capacities. A heartfelt thanks to the party committee members for arranging the refreshments and to the office staff for ensuring the smooth functioning of today's event. We thank our dedicated service staff who have ensured the flawless execution of every aspect of this celebration. Lastly, but most importantly, we thank the Lord Almighty for bestowing His blessings upon us and making this event a memorable one. In conclusion, St. Michael's Feast Day has been a day of joy, unity, and reflection. May God bless each one of us and may the spirit of St. Michael continue to guide and protect us. Wish you all a very happy St. Michael's Feast Day. Thank you.
It is our greatest pleasure and heavenly honor to have St. Michael, the Archangel himself, as our personal protector and patron of our school. Understanding this truth, let us now sing our school song with utmost passion and holy fervor. School attention. Stand at ease. Attention. Stand at ease.
Attention.
Assembly dispersed.